As you can hear, it's extremely windy. The rain came down quite heavily, the wind got up a lot. I've been here for about 6 hours or so with nothing happening. It's just nice to get a carp, get him back, and hopefully the next one's bigger. Well, I'm back at Monk Lakes. I'm on the members lakes. I was on there last time. I did okay last time, especially my first session. Having a couple of bites was pretty good. Obviously this is my second session, so I don't know huge amounts about the lake yet. I'm still learning. At the moment the bites have been coming out into open water, so that's probably what I'm going to be targeting mostly. Also, I'm going to be still sticking with putting one down the margins as well, because margins are always good, especially these kind of waters where they're highly stocked. I'm sure there's an opportunity to get one in the margins. As you can hear, it's extremely windy. Yesterday we had the storm which blew down every tree in sight, so yeah, it's pretty windy. Temperature is okay, but the wind temperature is making it a little bit more harder to be outside, but that's the reason I'm in the bivvy. One, because it's windy, and two, it's freezing cold out there. I'm looking forward to this session. I'm hoping to try and get something a bit bigger than I did last time. Last time it was sort of just under 16 pound was my biggest. This time I'm after a 20 if I can, but to be honest, carp will do. It's still winter, it's still freezing cold, and yeah, I'm just be lucky to catch a carp, so hopefully I do. Well, the rigs I'm going to be using are, I've got one on a lead clip on the Ronnie rig, and that is actually on an ocean fruit wafter. I've just tipped it off with a little plastic corn, just to create that extra colour on top, just as sort of like a sight, so they can just see it and then hopefully take it. Also, when I was here last time, ocean fruit was the one that was getting the most bites. So that is the reason I put on there, and the wafter did get a few bites, not to me. Joff had a few, he did lose them, but he had takes on that specific bait, so that's the reason I've got one on that, and that is actually in the margin, just off the reeds. And the other two are on solid bags. I'm going to be casting them around in the open water to try and pick off anything I can. One is on a shaved down ocean fruit pink pop-up. I've just shaved it down because I want it smaller inside the solid bag. And the other one is actually a 12mm yellow ocean fruit pop-up, which I'm testing at the moment because they've not actually come out yet. Actually, the one in the margin, I've actually fed over the top 12mm ocean fruit bottom baits. Just put a handful or two over the top of it. I just put a couple of pouches out there. So area was quite windy, so I couldn't actually throw it. The solid bags are actually made up of 2mm red lobster pellets, and I've also got some red lobster stick mix as well, just to cover over the hook bait so I don't hook any pellets or anything. Yeah, and that's really what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to be casting them every sort of hour, I reckon, until it goes dark, and then I'll just leave them where I think there might be an opportunity to get a bite. It's going to be quite windy all day, so it's going to be difficult getting out there with the wind, and trying to cast is a bit difficult as well. They did slightly go too right than I wanted, but that'll do for now. And I'm sort of aiming towards an area where there is some bars, but I'm not particularly worried if I land on the bars or next to the bars or anything. I just think they're out in the open water, and I do think there's an opportunity to get a bite very quickly. So yeah, I'm hoping that that is the case, and hopefully I'll get something soon. Well, I managed to get a bite. It's so windy at the moment. It's just nice to get a carp. I reckon he's about 12-13 pounds. I'm going to get him back, and hopefully the next one's bigger. Just nice to catch. Yeah. Ugh. Well, what a nice carp. I did actually give it a little quick weigh. It was 12.5, so it's pretty much where I thought it was going to be size wise. Apparently that's around about average in here, so you know, there could be bigger things to come next, maybe, if I can get another bite. I've been here for about 6 hours or so with nothing happening. The rain came down quite heavily, the wind got up a lot. I mean, it was absolutely a gale of rain, wind, it was terrible weather. And then suddenly the wind sort of calmed down a little bit, the rain stopped, sun started coming out a little bit, so I got out, rechanged the solid bags, gone back out into different areas, and it was in there in like 10 minutes and it went off. So pretty good. I've actually just quickly put another bag, recast that one that went. I think I landed in the same spot. It's really difficult to cast in this wind still. I'm hoping that when the wind calms down, maybe in the next hour or two, I might give it a recast, but by then it'll be pitch black. So yeah, the evening is coming into effect, and I'm hopeful for a bite tonight. Apparently you only really get bites like maybe the first couple of hours into dark, so if I haven't had a bite by then maybe tomorrow morning I might get a chance. But at the moment I'm happy enough with one. It'd be nice to get another one. It's looking good out there at the moment, so never know. But yeah, hopefully by the morning, or maybe in the next sort of hour, half an hour, I can get another one. But if not, at least I've had something. look at that. I managed to get another bite. This one just over £15. I can't believe this. I had to bring the solid bags in because I needed to go loo, and I didn't want to sort out another solid bag, and I just thought I'm just going to flick them out as singles. They may go off, and it went off. I cannot believe it. It's on a single 12mm yellow pop-up ocean fruit, and yeah, pretty much all my bites have come on that. I had a little one last night as well, only about £1. I put him straight back, and I've added one this morning, which is really good. I cannot believe it. I'm really happy with that. It's been difficult with this session with the wind and the rain, but overall I've caught carp, so that's pretty good. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Yeah.